Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I'm on Phantom Forces today. It's me, Phantom Pop-Tarts, to test out the new guns, Phantom Forces, the RAMA 1130 PDW, Makarov PM, and Izhevsk PB. These two are pistols. Now, stats-wise, Makarov is generally, the RAMA. Mainly these stats jump out to me as pretty good. That is very high accuracy generally. Ammo capacity, it's got an 80 round drum mag. One of the things that makes it pretty good. 26 damage to 15, that range is a bit bad. Very high fire rate, and we look at the advanced. Time to kill is very short. This is just recoil stuff. There isn't too much recoil actually, I've noticed. Weapon handling, as you can see, generally average stuff. Very high walk speed though. Aiming speed, not too bad. Fire slam by 18 millimeters, as you can see. Now these stats are generally pretty decent, with a couple which are very nice, such as that time to kill. And this could be the new meta. It's unbalanced, I would say, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a nerf, or even maybe possibly removed, as the time to kill is very short up close, but it sort of falters at range. But with its 80 round magazine, it makes it easier to get kills from there. Makarov PM and Izhevsk PB, as you will see, pretty basic stats. Makarov, these are its stats. Not too much to see here. Generally basic stuff, maybe a couple things which are a bit higher. Damage is decent. And we have the Izhevsk PB, which is a bit higher damage and headshot multiplier than Makarov, which makes it a bit more useful for long ranges if you can hit headshots. Now, this is, I believe, the first entirely suppressed pistol. Yes, I believe it is. If you don't count the KAC-SRR carbine as a pistol, which I guess one wouldn't. So now that the stats have been gone over, I'm going to test attachments. This thing, as you can see, pretty brisk walk speed. Use the PB, as I will call it, PM and PB. Obviously, PM Makarov. PB being his setup. I do not exactly know how to pronounce that, so PM and PB are the easier options. Let's give me the hill right now. Just capture the hill for my team. Let's get testing this thing. There's barely any recoil there, as you can see. So I'm leaning towards the Makarov being more the close range type, close to mid. And the Makarov, the PM being the close to mid range, and the PB being the mid to far, as it has more damage, higher headshot multiplier. They both don't have much recoil at all. It's not too much shots to kill. Actually kind of like these pistols. And there I go. And now, time to properly test around 1130. This thing, it's pretty good on its own. I tested it a bit yesterday, but it was too late to make the video then. And now I'm properly using it. It's pretty much just SMG Makarov. Particularly too much to see. Damage is actually less. obviously compensate. Oh well, I died. If everyone wasn't using the RAMA, then I probably would get a better chance. Because it really depends on RAMA versus RAMA. And when everyone's using the RAMA, it's a bit harder to get that first shot, which is needed. Now, I'm not doing too good right now. Let me see. KDR isn't the best. Probably because everyone is just running around with the same gun. But I will try to look at the attachments now. So, first we'll start with RAMA, of course. It has all the optics, well, most optics. Obviously, it doesn't have the scopes. It has just generally all of these optics, which one would normally use. Don't really need an optic for it. It can equip long barrel and osprey suppressor, which are semi-exclusive attachments. Because this is a test place, I could just purchase long barrel and it won't really affect the main game. So I will try long barrel. Underbarrel. I'll try stubby grip. Chainsaw would probably be worth testing out. Also general, all this stuff is just normal. Other, it can take a ballistics tracker if you want to cane yourself. And ammo. This is where it really gets good. The rat shot I will show you in a bit. Just want to test out the default 9x18 ammo with long subgrip. There is not much recoil still. Almost died there. Thank you to my teammate who saved me. It's very, very first shot, seeing as everyone's just using it. I also have my chat just to, you know, video a bit better. Chat away. Long barrel, I think, would honestly help the gun, seeing as it gives it a bit more range. I don't think any suppressors would really do too much for it. Makarov is pretty good at mid, as you can see there. It's great at its role of just being something that you can pull out if you're out of ammo. It really does clean up, as well as Izhevsk. They're pretty balanced, I would say. I wouldn't really say these guns are the hardest to use. Makarov and PM and PB, they do have very small mag sizes, but if you can land your shots, then they are pretty good and worth using. And as you will see, they don't really have much recoil either, as you may have seen. Interesting. Now we try rat shot. Obviously there's all this stuff you may be worth looking into. This increases the damage but decreases the range. Plus P could be fun, but that accuracy is very ruined. Armor piercing, maybe, but affects the damage range. A rat shot. The king of close range is RAMA with rat shot. This thing does not have much range, but boy, if you're within its range, and it does very, very well. So, yeah, I'm just going to be showing you that. There isn't too much more recoil, I believe. But it does have only 12 in the chamber, which I guess balances it out quite a bit. I definitely feel like they do need to make some tweaks to this weapon. As you can see, that time to kill is drastically short. I feel like it also penetrates a bit better, but I will have to look into that. I probably was able to detect collateral. It burns through. And as you can see, it is amazing. Maybe even mid-range. Maybe I was wrong. As you can see, this guy knows, but I'm not sure if the suppressor would be needed. Looking at other people's loadouts, I am seeing like maybe they're just slapping a suppressor on just for the joke. But in a tactical situation, the suppressor would not be worth it. Pistol grip? Maybe, but I would probably go choose stubby over pistol, seeing as there isn't really much recoil, rotational at all. And stubby just pretty much eliminates it. So rat shot, long barrel, and stubby all do things which just make the gun a lot easier to use. As the stubby grip just generally smoothens over the recoil. There isn't really much to see. Reload speed is also very quick. Looking at like 7 speeds there. Obviously, Sagi with extended mag is a lot slower, but general Sagi. And yeah, there isn't really much to say else that I haven't said on these guns. Well, more specifically the RAMA. I will have to check out the Makarov and Izhevsk the attachments there. So as you can see, when I go into secondary, general, there is not much optics. I'm assuming they just haven't all been implemented yet. Barrel, again, long barrel and Osprey. Long barrel might be worth checking out, but probably not good due to the mobility drawbacks. Other, it's not equipped a ballistics tracker, but this extended mag is very interesting, seeing as it does, you don't have any reserves for it. It's just the extended mag, that's all you get, the 80 rounds. And this is just basic. Armor piercing plus B, hollow point, tracerless. It's generally what you see. I might want to try hollow point. I want to see how that works. It does. Oh, I bought both of them. Oops. Well, just want to try it just like that. Izhevsk, obviously, same optics. No barrel attachments. Other, same thing. Ammo, same thing. Now, seeing as there is not much really else to say on these firearms, two firearms, I guess I could just do a bit more testing. Maybe hollow point, I'll check that out on PB. Actually, that could be interesting. Probably be good for outranging the RAMA. If I can get the shots. I haven't exactly tried any lasers with it. it definitely needs to be tweaked a bit. Maybe in Indeed, pretty well in balance. The RAMA is very good, but yeah, definitely some tweaks. So remember to like, subscribe, and as always, I am Trillium Pop Tarts, and peace out.